Hi there, Aries Taurus, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to talk about December, and we're going to look at your career, at your love life. We're going to pull some advice and some self-care dice in the end, okay? So let's get right into it and see what we have for you. I already picked up on a few messages, and I was seeing this fish, which is usually a symbol of healing, also intuition, and your subconscious mind. So we'll see how that lines up with your reading. But I was also seeing this Three of Wands, and I am getting the feeling of like you may have been doing a healing, and we even have Eagle here, triumph over troubles, obstacles. So maybe you even had some like limiting beliefs that you have been struggling with, and I feel like you are transforming. I feel like you are changing and you're becoming more attuned with your authentic self and with a version of you that is, I don't know, like the version of you that you want to be. You know, the person that you're supposed to become, your best version ever. And I started recording this when on the clock was 555. So we definitely have that, all those fives that symbolize change. Definitely pay attention to that number if you see it throughout the month. But I do feel like you are transforming a lot. And because of it, there is a manifestation that is getting ready for you to grab it. I do feel like there is a feeling of it's getting ready, so it could be in the process, in like the making, but it could be that I am picking up on a little bit of like New Year energy. So perhaps in the beginning of 2023, you could actually receive the blessing, and the rest of December is going to be, overcoming these issues and working on yourself and all that jazz. But we'll see where that goes. We also have love. Ooh, I was actually also seeing the Lover's card. So this could definitely be about love, and you're releasing someone, and someone new could be coming in pretty soon. All right. Oh, and look at that. We have marriage. Oh, I love it. All right. We have Gong, an exciting event, and Scissors, disappointment in some affair. To be honest, for some of you, if you're already in a relationship, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but you could be getting engaged because like love, marriage, an excited event, that could definitely be happening. But if you're single has a Pringle, of course, this is just talking about, this is the type of thing that you're manifesting. This is the type of thing that you're creating for yourself. And if you're having some sort of party, or just like celebration where you may be able to meet new people and to get along with new people, I feel like that is going to be very significant. And maybe that is the New Year energy, maybe a New Year party and you meet someone new there. But I definitely feel like that is going to be very, very beautiful. Or if you're already in a relationship, it could be that party could be when you're getting engaged or something, or this person is asking you to move in together. Someone you're talking to, it's the midnight kiss and you're official now. Something like that, I feel like there's a change coming. And I feel like this may come after that healing, right? Disappointment in some affair. It may come after that healing and after that transformation process and rebirth and overcoming those limiting beliefs. And now I feel like it's like everything starts to get right on track. Oh, I love this. All right, let's take a look at your career and see what we have coming through. We have power in assessing. Nice. So I do feel like there is something here around like you figuring out where exactly do you want to go? What exactly do you want to do? And I feel like we were talking about limiting beliefs and everything, and I feel like for the longest time, perhaps you were not entirely sure if you did have some sort of power and control over that. I feel like perhaps before you thought that you were, just living with what you not living with what you could. Is like, oh, this is my environment, so I cannot really change it. But you can always change it, and I feel like you're starting to understand that. I feel like now you're looking into the future, and I don't know, I feel like the New Year perspective, it's really kicking in, and you're kind of wondering, where do I really want to do moving forward? And I feel like now you have control over your thoughts and control over those limiting beliefs. And I feel like you're looking into the future with this perspective of, no, I have the power, I have control over this, and I can make this thing happen. So I feel like you're getting very excited and very motivated, very ambitious. And I feel like during the month of December, it's definitely I feel like you're definitely trying to figure out what is the next step? Where do I want to go? Where is this thing headed? How am I transforming? How can I change things up? Even if you choose to remain in the same job, it's like, how can I create better balance in my work and personal life. You know, how can I create better boundaries? How can I be more satisfied and fulfilled? You know, what am I missing to make this job feel great? But yeah, I definitely feel like there is a lot of trying to figure out what is the next step to take, and where exactly do you want to go? Because I feel like right now, perhaps you're kind of just wandering around a little bit, and trying to, you know, tiptoe and trying to figure out your spot. And this could be also if you're like in college or trying to figure out your major, you know, trying to figure out what you want to do when it comes to school. I feel like you're also trying to assess that and trying to really figure out what is the best course or the best path here to take. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have Death, definitely some rebirth and transformation here. We have the Six of Wands, nice, with the Four of Wands. So I do feel like in the end, it's, wow, this is so beautiful, because I feel like you may have been in this place, like this last few months, perhaps even since Virgo season or something. It may have been like, I keep trying to put in the effort, I keep trying to do the work, I try and I try and I try, but it never feels like it's enough. It never feels like it's something that I'm capable of fully grasping and making it real, making it solid. And things just seem so slow, and it's like I don't really see the rewards for it. I don't really see why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I feel like now with this Death energy, it's like you're transforming, and Four of Wands, Six of Wands, this really fast energy, and everything just starts to click, everything just starts to speed up. And I feel like you really start to understand, so this is what I was waiting for, this is what I needed to do. And I really feel like part of it, it's like I feel like the second you start to see yourself in this power light, the second you start to recognize yourself and admire yourself and praise yourself even, I feel like you start becoming more confident. You start putting yourself a little bit more out there and sharing your ideas, sharing your work, sharing your projects, and you start asking for what you want. And I feel like when you do that, boom, Four of Wands, you find your match when it comes to work, right? You find a lot of stability, and I really feel like you start giving birth to so many beautiful things. This is very like Empress energy, so I do feel like you are getting into this place of abundance. You're getting into this place of self-confidence, of course faith, right? But it's like you are having faith in yourself, you're having faith in your talents, and I feel like that is going to get you very far. All right, so don't be afraid to reassess things here and to change your path a little bit if you feel the need to. Maybe change it completely, you know, if that is the case. But the biggest thing here is like, see your worth, see your talent, praise yourself, be proud for yourself, okay? I feel like that is going to be very important. And know that you have the power to do anything, and that you're way closer to your goals than you ever imagined. All right? I do feel like there's like, you're discovering some part of yourself that you thought was lost, or you thought that you didn't really have the talent to make it, or you didn't really have the skills. You may have been struggling a little bit with like, I'm not good enough for this, but I feel like you are feeling good enough now. All right, so that's beautiful. Let's get here into the love portion and see what we have for your month of December. All right. Ooh, okay, we have worth waiting for. This feels a little like, I don't know, the universe is feeling a little bit sketchy here. But we have a retreat and stay optimistic about your love life. So it could be, what we're talking about, some of you, we're going to try and make this welcoming for all different types of situations. But we were talking about some of you getting proposed. And I do feel like if your person has been a little bit like more, I don't know, withdrawn and not really, I don't know, maybe even a little bit shifty and uncomfortable or like nervous or something. I mean, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. But with we're waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life, and we even have engagement. Look at that. I do feel like your guides have been preparing this for you. Is that Three of Wands energy? I really feel like your guides are kind of cooking something up for you. And I do feel like we even have like free yourself here. So I do feel like if you're single has a Pringle, you definitely had this, like, I do feel like you had a lot of disappointments and like nothing seems to work, but your guides are definitely preparing something here. And I do feel like by you kind of connecting with yourself, connecting with your goals, feeding that inner confidence and feeding that that ambition, those goals, right? I feel like you're going to feel better about yourself, and I feel like you're going to start attracting just so many beautiful things. And it's like you come out of your shell with this retreat, and you really start to see a lot of good things happening. So again, you may actually meet someone. We even had very soon, so definitely expect this very soon. But if you're in separation here, I do feel like what I'm kind of getting a little bit of mixed signals, because I feel like it could happen very, near to the end of the month. So I wouldn't expect like communication or a reconciliation from this person throughout the month of December. I feel like it's really, really near to the end, and it could even start very casually, as just like, oh, Happy New Year, hope you had a wonderful 2023, and then things start to develop from that, but I don't necessarily feel like there is solid hard work progress being made. But yeah, if you're in the talking stage, same thing has like in commitment. I do feel like this person is kind of making a move towards you and officializing things. All right, look at that, we have the Lovers, beautiful. But let's pull some tarot to get some more information here. All right, what do we have for my Aries Taurus? Is that the... It is the Three of Wands. Look at that. It is showing up. Nice. So Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. And let's get one more. In Three Cups, lots of threes, which is not always a good thing to see. So to be honest, you could be having options. But I even... Yeah, okay. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I even feel like this third party is like brain. Your brain is the third party. Your thoughts are the third party. Or this person's thoughts and brain and everything. But it could be that you were really scared and you're really like confused about what's happening. Because like this dude, he has a freaking Ace of Cups there right beside him. And he's so caught up on the cups that fell, right? Caught up on in the disappointment. So I do feel like this is talking a little bit like you have the power to see the Ace of Cups. You have the power to lift your blindfold and see that Ace of Wands, that Ace of Swords, right? And get out of this circle. And I do feel that you're about to meet someone really, really incredible. And when you meet this person, that healing may still be in the process of happening. And you may be a bit confused at first because it's like, but I have so many options, so which one do I choose? But there is one that is shining. There is one that is actually high vibe and it's positive and it's beautiful, right? We even have Judgment, so it is aligned with you, and you have been doing the work. And I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Maybe not. But I do feel like there is a brand new opportunity here, especially if you're single, to create something amazing, all right? If you're already in a relationship, I do feel like this is definitely talking like you could be making like worst case scenarios in your head when in fact there is actually something really amazing being cooked up for you, and it's like go with the flow. Try not to overthink it. If you need to have a little bit of time for yourself, journal. I feel like that is going to be very important. Journal to kind of connect with your thoughts and figure out what is happening. Why am I thinking this? Why am I feeling this way? And if you need, definitely communicate with this person. Like, I'm not really liking this, and I don't understand what is happening here, whatever you have to do. But I feel like try to get out of your head a little bit. I feel like that is going to be important. And also, like, try to not distract yourself, but try to think about other things. Try to put your energy somewhere else, and in preference in somewhere that it's positive and makes you feel really excited and high vibe. I feel like that is also going to help you a lot, okay? And if you're in separation from someone, I do feel like, again, there's this thing of if something happens, it goes a little bit more towards the end of the year, and I do feel like it may start very confusing, like, okay, what is happening here? What is your intention exactly, and it's just like, don't hold yourself back either when it comes to meeting new people. It's like, try to have an open mind. Try to have an open mind about stuff. All of you. Doesn't matter which situation you're in. Try to have an open mind. and see where things take you, and really try to connect with positive energy. So if, for example, if dance really makes you feel really good about life and really good about yourself and makes you in this really high vibe positive energy, dance. If journaling really helps you with that, definitely journal. If, you know, whatever aligns with you, I'm hearing cooking. Maybe you really enjoy cooking and that always puts you in a good mood. Cook, you know, make a batch of cupcakes every single day and sell them. I don't know, but, or freeze them. I mean, whatever you have to do, but really do something that lights you up and really do something that helps you get in a positive mindset, okay, in a positive state. Alrighty, let's pull some advice for you. Alright, so look at that. We have a new romantic cycle begins. Oh, I love this. Show the world the real you. Where are we talking about, like, share your work? Share your ideas. Yeah, I feel like that is another message that's coming through, but I do feel like that is one of the things, is like show the world who you are, what you do. And I also feel like there's something about change your perception of yourself. If you want to be a dancer, start seeing yourself as a dancer. You know, labels is the most powerful thing, because if you say, oh, I'm poor, that is a label, and you're going to start acting like a poor person. If you say I'm rich, you start getting into that vibration. Of course, it takes time for that affirmation to kind of sit in and change that, but if you start taking the steps towards it, you start becoming rich and you start becoming wealthy. You start treating money in a different way. You start looking into, okay, how can I be more, how can I treat money better? What do I need to do? And if you want to be a dancer, start telling yourself, I am a dancer. I am already a dancer. And that is going to, first of all, it's going to kind of fill your veins with this energy of, I'm a freaking dancer, and I'm the best dancer that there is, and I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to be a dancer. And I do feel that once you start doing that, you start also receiving opportunities for it. 3 of Wands, right? Blessings coming in. You start healing that mindset, you start overcoming troubles, and you start being more authentic, because if you want to be a dancer, it's because your soul is kind of calling you to do that. And there is a part of you that feels connected with that energy. So I feel like you're going to start feeling more authentic, you're going to start feel better about yourself, and I really feel like you're going to start becoming aligned, okay? Not that you're not, but you're in the process of transformation and changing things. And I feel like mindsets and affirmations, adjustments are required. There we go. I feel like those things are very, very significant for you, all right? Very, very significant. There is a big energy here around shifting energy, shifting vibration, and shifting mindset more than anything. Shifting mindset, okay? So definitely try to do some journal around those mindsets. And how are you labeling yourself right now, right? How are you seeing yourself? I feel like that is also going to be very important, right? So let's pull some self-care dice over here for you. Oh, look at that, we have cook. Yeah, so for some of you, you do enjoy cooking quite a lot. But we have yes. Say yes to change. Say yes to new beginnings. Say yes to opportunities, okay? And say yes to people. Say yes when this freaking dude proposes, you know? I mean, if you want to. But, like, say yes to yourself. Whatever you feel connected with and guided to do that, okay? If you really don't want to get married, then please don't say yes, of course. But we also have watch a movie and move. And with that move, there's that thing of, like, maybe for some of you, you do want to be dancers, but just the energy of, like, moving your body. It doesn't have to be through dance, but yoga, exercise, just a walk, it kind of shifts your energy, moves your energy. The best thing that you can do when you're feeling down is go for a walk, is, you know, go exercise, go have a 30-minute of weightlifting kind of session. Move your body, because energy moves through you, moves through your body, and that is going to be very, very significant, all right? And also when it comes to move, it's like start moving when it comes to your projects, when it comes to your ideas, when it comes to this reassessing, okay? Start moving towards where you want to go and watch a movie. I feel like this is almost like visualize your dream life, visualize what you want, but of course, like, watch a little movie, snug in the blankets, you know, cup of tea, or hot chocolate, whatever you prefer. But yeah, like spend some time with yourself and relax. You know, try to go with the flow and do whatever feels right. All right. So, Aries Taurus, this was lovely. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe. If you haven't already, I would love to have you here. You can also check out my other channel, The Bird's Nest Tarot, for picket cards, or the link is going to be down below for a private reading if you're interested in that. So, with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.